Good enough. Now tell your friend who is sitting beside what are the points you learned. Ask them what points you learned. So together you should make it 10 points. If you have notes, you can give that note to your friend, take that notes from the friend, start correcting it. Editing, correcting, all that can be done. Okay, now from these points, knowing little bit about me, you can know more about me by just going to DrTPS on internet. Go to Google Map, type DrTPS, you will see 3 houses where 40 people can stay in my house. Small house. I conduct a lot of programs. People come from Hyderabad, people come from different parts of the world. Last campus, people came from US. What do we teach? Dance, drama, acting, climbing trees, all that you will learn. And maths, physics, chemistry, not naturally. And communication skill, networking. If you don't know Malayalam, you will come to my village, you will talk to my villagers in the Malayalam. 10 days they will stay, they will learn the language and go. That's how we teach. Different techniques of learning. Techniques of living. What do we teach is L, repeat L, I, F, E, life. What do we teach is life. Got it? You should know how to enjoy your life. Live in full enjoyment. That's what we do. Learn in full enjoyment. Edutainment is the program. Now, ask your friend what we can ask this man. Ask your friend, what can we ask him? What answer I want in my life? Where you wanted to become tomorrow's engineer, design, dream, deliver, how to be productive. You will live up to 60 years. No, live up to 120 years. At that time, don't think, oh, I left my life without doing anything great. No. Ready with a few questions? Ready with a few questions? Yes or no? Do you have questions or not? Yes or no? Yes. So come on. I am from space department, so we do count down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Twish. Correct? So before 0, you must be here. Let me see how many people are smart. If you are ugly, don't come. If you are a girl or if you are a boy, then only you come. You are not both, don't come here. You have a doubt, then don't come. Okay? Either girl or boy, both can come. 6, come on. 5, 4. Otherwise, class is over. If you want to discuss, you should come. Otherwise, we will suspend. I can go early to Hyderabad. I stay in Hyderabad. Last chance. You will not see me in your life again. We had a discussion during the lunchtime with the principal. I have given already 10 names because they are the people who came and interacted with me. Not even those who are ready for giving vote of thanks. I don't care them because they don't have even that courage to ask questions. I don't value them at all because these are all general, written down, reading. I don't care. More interesting is those who come voluntarily and speak. I value that much better. You have a chance. 6, 5, 4. Don't look at your friend. Finished. Shakuni is beside you. I am seeing people. I'll tell you, soon after the last forenoon class, somebody came and told me, actually I wanted to come. I said, I have seen you, you wanted to come, but your friend put you down. Just slap them if such stupid fellows are beside you. 6, 5, 4. Come on, I'm seeing some faces. 6, not enough. I expect more number. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and seeing faces who wanted to come. Why am I repeating? Because I am seeing some of them wanted to come, but they are seeing their friends beside and holding them. 6, 5, 4, 3, the chance will be lost. 2, 1, 0. Finished? Nobody else? Is there anybody else who want to come? Raise your hands now. One more chance I'll give. Because I'm seeing 3 of them who wanted to come. They were looking at their friends, no company. They're all your friends only. But you had a bad company and they will spoil your life. Good enough. One contract between us. You have to tell 1 point. What did you learn? And then ask me a question. Nobody will repeat any point what others told. So who want to come first? You have only 1 point. If nobody wanted to tell, you should come first. Come on. Come to the stage. Use the mic. What's your name?
My name is Vishan. I'm from Goa.
I'll tell you again. My name is LKG English. No problem. Everybody does it. I am. What you should do? My father's name is. Don't tell. My father is. In your language also you will tell like that only. Correct? But some British English people started teaching you like that. We are still repeating same mistake. Yeah. I am.
Hi friends, I am Srishan.
I am.
I am Srishan from Goa.
No, I am.
I am.
Stop. And then tell your name. See what happens is, I am Srishan. So Srishan has got no extra punch. Understood? I am Srishan. That's how you should speak. Don't speak in a hurry. Speak slowly.
Hi friends, I am Srishan
Wonderful.
from Goa. Sir, I really want to ask.
No, sir. Sir is a British English where everybody was called sir. My name is DrTPS. Should I call you sir? Should I call madam? When you don't know the name, anybody can be called as uncle or sir. If you know the name, there is a specific name to be called. And American people don't like Britishers. And you're all expecting American job. They will not give you a job if you call them sir. John is John. Peter is Peter. By mistake, if you call them sir, they will give you termination letter. Get out. Yeah. DrTPS.
Dr. DPS, I want to really ask you a question.
What did you learn? 1 point. Code. First, you forgot what I said.
Drinking more water, which we.
You liked it.
Yes, sir.
You are good. You need to drink a lot of water.
Yes, sir.
That will make you more better to look at it. Was
Okay, Mr. Dr. TPS.
not Mr.
Dr. TPS. Abdul Kalam was a backbencher too. I really have a big doubt about that.
No, Abdul Kalam was not a backbencher. He was a very brilliant student. But we have a lot of people, not Abdul Kalam. Abdul Kalam, by mistake, he became president. That's why he became famous. And luckily, I'll tell you, Abdul Kalam became president because of Chandrababu Naidu. I know the politics. I was in Prime Minister's office. Chandrababu Naidu was very powerful. Chandrababu Naidu was Prime Minister, very powerful politician. So he suggested Abdul Kalam's name. And therefore, everybody has to say yes. That's how he became. Abdul Kalam was not a great knowledgeable person, but Abdul Kalam was a great human being. Me and Abdul Kalam stayed in same hostel, traveled together, and there in Abdul Kalam's 2020 vision, I was a member there. Abdul Kalam. Why not? We stayed in same hostel. And he was in Department of Space, right? And me and Abdul Kalam, see, for example, visitors book, Abdul Kalam writes, below that my writing also. So we go to same places and all. It's all simple. Abdul Kalam's 2020 vision page, paper reporter was my student. He is a doctor Anantakrishnan. Now he has got a Guru Kalam's Vision program. He rose around. He was in Malkajgiri, that's where I am staying, in Hyderabad. And he was a +1, +2 student, joined for engineering in Latur, in Maharashtra, run away from his engineering because he don't want to become an engineer. I made him to join journalism in Usmania University. Now he is Dr. Anantakrishnan PhD from journalism. And he was the assistant for Abdul Kalam. So it's not that I know Abdul Kalam. I know, we know many people too. They lived it. Understood. But what he had is if I tell something, he need not listen. My juniors also need not listen. But Abdul Kalam says everybody will. Got it? Not after becoming president, before. And he was not a great president, but he was a great teacher. You understood? I've got a lot of respect. I keep saying we have Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan as the Teachers' Day we celebrate. I keep saying Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan was a teacher who became president, we are celebrating. Actually, Abdul Kalam was a president who became a teacher. That is what we should celebrate, right, teachers? Correct?
Yes.
But after Department of Space, 18 years, he left the Department of Space, went to Defense. I left in 20 years. That's only the difference. 2 years extra I stayed. Therefore, after retirement, he want to come back to Department of Space. Department of Space, we will not give you a job. Indian Institute of Science, he applied for a job. He didn't get. Because Indian Institute of Science, to become a professor, you should have so many PhDs, so many students graded. He did not have that. And he became an economics professor in Anna University. But I used to teach in 1990. Okay. So, Abdul Kalam is a great man, but don't take that, no, which is the best book is?
Wings of Fire.
Yeah, actually he did not write it, for your information. Below that there is another name which is called Y.S. Rajan. Y.S. Rajan was assistant for Abdul Kalam. And he was scientific secretary for ISRO when I was there. And then he became vice chancellor for a university in Punjab. We meet most of these people. Abdul Kalam became president, therefore everybody says it is Abdul Kalam book. But below that there will be all his books, there will be another person writing.
Sir, have you written?
I have 40 books. So many books. Civil service, education, poetries. I've got a different concept of education. Last I came to Kareemnagar to lecture, some school is there. Yeah, inauguration I did. And that day you can see big banners. The whole 15-20 feet, I'll send you those. The whole Kareemnagar had hundreds of big pictures of DrTPS. And if I tell them that I am here, many will come. I did not tell them that I am here. So I know a lot of people from Kareemnagar. Okay. Yeah. That was in May. May I came. Yeah. If you want my books, you can download it from my website. Okay. Poetry books are there, Life Made Simple, Life is to Live, Life of Love, Rhythm of Life, Education, UPSC, Civil Service Training Programs, everything is there.
Myself, Ruchit, I am from JITS. So I need to ask.
Louder, everybody should listen to your name.
I want to ask what is
No,
life?
your name.
My name is Ruchit. I am from JITS. And I want to ask what is life. You said.
What did you learn?
About life.
One point which you learned in the class.
Sorry, about life. You said 2 meanings of life.
What is that?
One meaning is learn, enjoy, learning with enjoy.
Learn full enjoyment.
Learn full enjoy. One
Live in
meaning
full enjoyment.
Yes.
Learning is an investment.
Learning is an investment. Sorry, it's real or wrong?
You have to learn. Otherwise, also you can see. Learning is not getting certificate of BTech. I told you, right? It is having knowledge. Anything you want to do, you should know. If you don't know, you will be in trouble. Understood? Yeah.
Well, I am Rahul from Manchurian. Well, we had a great interaction with Dr. TPS sir.
No, sir.
Okay, Dr. TPS. I liked the point which was said by you that how to learn the skill of learning, looking around by looking around.
So what is 65 into 65?
65 into 65.
65 into 65 is the number 6, add 1, 7. 7 into 6 is
42.
42. 4,225 is that. That's a trick.
Yeah. I like the skill of learning. I like the point.
One question.
One question. How to change the life?
How to change the life is one habit which I told you, right? Drink water. For everything, there is a small trick which you can change. What is your age?
18 plus. 18.
28.
28.
What's your age?
28.
Behave like 28. So I'll become serious. Correct? Physical, repeat, physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual. That development is life. You have to physically become strong. DrTPS is not sick for 40 years. Keep traveling at different places. Next week I am going to be in. Before that I have got another 10 days trip in Uttarakhand. Kedarnath, Badrinath. Temperature will be minus. I have been to Kailash, taken a parikrama. From your nose, ear, everywhere blood will start coming. That is the temperature I go.
How that became possible?
Possible because mitam kuttva. Little, eat little. Shatam japtva. Padashatam shakai. Vama bhage shayanasya. Bishop gim prayojan. You will never require a doctor. That's all in the mind. You must be happy. Okay? Enjoy.
Hi, I am Vaishnavi. I learned you said that how to learn the concepts. True.
One example.
One example.
One example is this. So simple.
Yes.
You should tell somebody else today. Teach this. Yeah. One question. Hold. Keep it here.
Sir, I am interested in civil services.
Look at DrTPS Civil Service Prelims Handbook. Okay, you can download it. That will be the first book which you can follow. 950, my telephone number. Don't write by heart. That's the first test for all of you will learn. Hold your fingers, 10 fingers. I'll tell you first 3 number, next 2 number, next 2 numbers, next 5 numbers, or any order. And once I tell one number, I'll give some time. You can repeat it inside. Don't write. Don't tell louder. You don't have chance. No. Now the next 5 number, repeat it internally. Next 2 numbers or 3 numbers, I will tell in whatever order. Repeat it. When 10 numbers, just repeat it. Tell your friend what is the number. That's it. Or discuss. That's the method to learn. Have you heard this sloka which I chanted? Acharya Padamadate, Padam Shishya Subedriya, Padam Sabdharmacharya, Padam Kalakramana. Anyone? No. Wonderful children. But I am sure you must have heard this because you have seen 3 Idiots movie. In the podium, somebody is chanting a sloka, everybody is laughing. You are also laughing. You also laughed without knowing what is the meaning. Original meaning is something, but he disturbed and chanted. That is why everybody was laughing. Got it? So you are all fooled by the filmmaker. I am also a filmmaker. Okay. 950 20. Don't repeat louder, internal. So the 5 numbers you can repeat internal. 388. All the 8 numbers you repeat. Internal. 75. Tell her, she will correct you in case there is a mistake. Discuss. Tell your friend. Assume After every class, whatever you learn, you discuss with your friends, you will never forget it. Yeah, now tell me, what's my number?
950207885.
So you can download. Don't finish reading, don't finish hearing, repeat it. That's how you learn poems, right? That's how you learn songs. Same way electronics, mechanical, everything has to be learned like that. Okay? Sure.
I wish you a very good afternoon, sir. We are sorry for not. We are sorry for disrespectful for your.
No.
Actually,
Use the mic closer.
I'm comfortable.
No, but everybody has to hear, not for you, not for others.
Sir, actually, I'm very interested in UPSC. I actually wrote the syllabus.
Use the mic and speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually wrote the syllabus and there are 3 steps: prelims, mains,
Yeah.
and the interview part.
Yes.
So I wrote the syllabus too, but I'm not getting any interest to read.
You are electronics or
No.
computer science?
AIM.
Huh?
AIM.
See, electronics, mechanical, civil, electrical. Only 4 subjects are core engineering. All the other are not core engineering. So you is not an engineer as far as India is concerned.
Does it matter being engineer?
No, for IAS it doesn't matter. IES it matters. IES is also UPSC exam. All engineers,
become IAS.
yeah, all engineers, if you want to become Indian Engineering Service, IES can be written only when you write core engineering.
Okay.
General IAS you can write. Even Indian Forest Service you can write. My brother was the chief of Kerala Forest. Technical, biology, science,
Chief in the sense?
chief of Forest Department.
Okay.
The forest chief can have blue light on top, wang.
Okay.
IAS can have, IPS can have, Indian Foreign Service can have. All of them are equal status. But only technical people. So you are a technical person.
Yeah.
You can also write Indian Forest Service.
Okay.
Okay. If you are an economics man, economics service. Statistics. So everything you have got, all these are under UPSC. So look at DrTPS, UPSC.
DrTPS?
UPSC. You will learn how to read newspaper, how to start collecting. What's your name?
B Varsha. I am B Varsha.
I am not giving you Aadhaar card.
I'm Varsha.
Varsha is enough. What you should be called is only what you should speak when casually it is asked. Okay. Varsha can. Which newspaper you read?
Sakshi.
No. Stop. You should read only Hindu newspaper if you are aspiring for civil service.
What's the difference between?
Yeah. Hindu newspaper editorials are generally asked for civil service paraphrase. Because it has got beautiful English, no mistakes. Okay, and English newspaper reading is essential because even if you write UPSC in your mother tongue, English is one of the toughest one for the field. And comprehension I teach from the newspaper reading. You can see DrTPS, UPSC newspaper, you will see a lot of people learning how to read newspaper from it. So Varsha can come back to me after reading.
I'm asking how should I start?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving you that answer. Take English newspaper Hindu. Take the world page, international page or world page. Take one news item from that. Read that. Make a beautiful note.
It might be anything like
No. See, generally on the right top, when you take a paper, on the right top corner, what is there is the main news. But 5th page, what is there in the right top corner is the main news. So tomorrow it will be what I can predict. Israel will be there in the news. That Israel will be. Okay, Lebanon they stopped war. That will come as a news. The gold price is increasing. Saudi Arabia is deciding. That can become another news. Read that. Make your notes, interpretations, not by word. What do you think about it? Should be the last page. Write one. Don't write it and take a picture and send it. Post it to me on my mobile. I will correct it and send it to you so your English will become better. Okay, and you do that for next 3 months. I will know how good you are in English comprehension, and that will also add your current affairs. Your current affairs of today will become general knowledge of tomorrow. So after 4 years, when you write, it becomes so simple. Good enough? Look at geography, look at history, look at Indian heritage knowledge, everything from my website. Good evening. No, sir.
Okay, DrTPS. Myself Manipavani, and I have learned when we have ability and attitude and opportunity, we can succeed in.
Performance P is equal to O.
Oh.
I. Yeah, wonderful. Very good.
I wanted to ask you a question about how to stop procrastination and how to concentrate.
I told you the first problem starts with the morning. But next one, you write down. Today is
When we are living the classes, we'll have a mindful of thoughts.
understood. Today is what date?
Wednesday.
25th September 2024. I am here. Okay. By next 6 months, I am going to finish all these open courses. What are the open courses? Register for 10 open courses today. Today. Not tomorrow for me. This moment only I do things. I do very fast, whatever I want. If you don't respond to me today, after 1 week, I will not even answer you. Okay. And that registration, you inform me, this is what I am doing. Not me alone. Tell your parents, tell your friends, I am doing this course, I am doing this course. I am doing this course. Then after 1 week, if you don't do, you can't face them. Don't wake up at 4 o'clock today. Tell all of them, all your friends, I woke up at 4 o'clock. Keep telling all of them. Now I get call at 2 a.m. night because many of my students know that I am at 2 a.m. ready. You think I can sleep at 11 o'clock? Because I told most of them, 2 o'clock also you can call me, I'll be there. And my guarantee is you send me a message, today before I go for sleep, you will get an answer. Because I get 1,000 messages, there are more than a lakh of contacts. I'll just show you during the lunch time. Somebody send a message, read this.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Do you remember the last time we met at the Goa event?
And you see what the answer given.
Yes, Aarti, July 20th, Aarti Gaur.
She did not tell her name, but I told her name. I told which date they met, including the date taken. Understood? And what was the answer again?
Great, how are you doing?
Now, what that answer I gave in between the lecture only. Because if I don't finish this, tomorrow I am expecting more number because every day I am meeting 800 people. At least 80 of you respond to me. If I don't respond back, am I making myself fool? And every day I am increasing. So you think I can do tomorrow instead of doing today? Why are you keep postponing? Procrastination is because you think tomorrow you are going to be more free. I don't think tomorrow I am going to be more free because I am growing in my life. Understood? I am also a professor of practices for ICFI University. What is ICFI University? They have in Sikkim, they have in Hyderabad also, right? They have got 17 universities. I am a professor there. And that is teaching commerce, management. So I am an MBA professor. What job I do? I do many jobs. I get somebody telephoning and sending me a message saying, I am a teacher, I am 56 years old, I want to do PhD in education. And then you tell me the problem, I will give you. So don't think that tomorrow I am going to be less busy. Nimisham, repeat, Nimisham,
Nimisham,
Jolitam,
Julitam,
Shreyam,
Strayam,
Nadu Dhumayitum Chiram.
Nadu,
Natu
Natu,
Dhumayitum
Dumaitam,
Chiram.
Chira.
All of you. Nimisham, Jolitam, Shreyam, Natu Dhumayitum Chiram. Dhuma means smoke. You have fire inside. Do I have to close it and become only a smoke, or should I show my energy? That's it, as simple as that. So you are not lazy from now. Okay? Be smart.
Sir, tell me the link for certificates.
DrTPS?
In Google.
No, you. Which certificate?
So for university, you have said.
Google is the word. Open, university, free, right? Capital letter, free. Don't pay money.
Okay.
Don't tell me that you paid and I lost money. Don't tell me that. Because there are a lot of fools pay money and waste money also. Don't do that. Free. And then write whichever topic. Okay, it can be programming, it can be Python. How many of you learned Python? None of you, right? My students who are in Kerala, who are all first year, just joined, class not started, all of them finished Python because they spoke to me 1 month, 2 months back. I said, do Python before going to engineering. So finished. All subjects they learn before going to the engineering class. So today start, next 1 week finish 5 programs. Next 2 weeks like that. You will become so good. Okay?
Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening.
Doctor. This is Afsha Fatima, and I have learned is don't by heart, learn by heart.
Heart is here.
And how to clear competitive exams. Give some tips.
I told you, no, competitive exams will have logical reasoning, analytical skill, mathematical ability, data analysis, interpretation, comprehension, and English. Fast reading ability. Suppose you want IELTS. Okay. Today go to YouTube, learn IELTS exams. They will read a paragraph and ask you questions. Fine. So how do you listen to a paragraph, capture the points, and then how can you answer? Competitive exams. Fine. Mathematical ability, I gave you some examples. Lot of tricks are there. Tricks makes you to do faster. Otherwise, you will become slow. Now, don't tell me you only taught me 72 minus 27, but 73 minus 27. You do 72 minus 27, add 1. Understood? So, that is the logic. That is the logic you should have. That creativity you have, from what you know, you can derive the next one. Okay?
Thank you.
Use the mic. Come close.
Myself, Sri Samyu from CSM group.
Look there. Don't do happy.
From CSM group. We have learned today how to be independent ourselves and how to be live in other states. We can gain knowledge by these lectures and we have to listen always.
Okay. Question.
How to be all in one like you.
Huh?
No, I'm
All in one word. In life, see, people come for civil service to me. In my house, Shiksha, holiday program in Malkajgiri, I have a house. BTech students used to come because that time Telangana, Andhra Pradesh division were there, every day strike. So bus is not going, they come to my house. So somebody comes immediately and say, go to my kitchen, make me chai. No, I don't know how to make chai. I said, first what you should learn is how to make chai. And you can see in my holiday program, Shiksha, I make children to make rumali roti, I make biryani. I also teach how to make biryani, cooking. Understood? So what is required in life, you should learn.
yes.
Start learning. When I want to learn something, I go to a hotel and there is some beautiful menu, some beautiful food. Immediately I go to kitchen and ask them, how do you make it? Don't ever hesitate to learn from something. That's it. Right? And I don't believe, when I was a professor in the engineering college, every free hours I used to go and sit in somebody's class. Understood? Somebody is teaching electronics, I will be sitting there and listening. That's why I know electronics. Somebody is teaching engineering, mathematics, I will be there. Physics, I will be there. Every class I used to sit. I don't sit in the teaching room just like that. Every minute I get a chance to listen to somebody's lecture, I will go and sit. That's a method. Okay? Yeah.
I'm Tripura Hamsini from
What is that?
CS Tripura Hamsini.
What a great name, yeah?
Thank you.
Look at my book called Dasha Mahavidya. I am talking about Tripura. Tripura Sundari.
Like,
You have to be there.
so after listening to your lecture, you are into many things. Like you said, a benchmark in every thing. So how do you manage your life in many aspects?
If I don't like cooking, if there is 5 people, I manage cooking. That means buy something from that house, this house, and then manage. Am I managing or doing? Yeah. So managing is a bad word. Though I say that I am a management person because that's how it is told. MBA is not management science; it is administration science. Master of Business Administration. Administration. The collector is called the Indian Administrative Service, not Indian Management Service. So management is not a good word. I am not managing my life. What am I doing? Every moment I learn. When I am traveling today, I make a lot of notes. If somebody is, I have to talk, I will keep talking. The other phone I did not take today because I want to concentrate on some other book which I am writing. Understood? So every moment to keep learning, thinking, communicating, answering. And before lunch, I had got some few numbers. So what I did was immediately, I'll tell you how the method of sending message. I have to send it to all the 3 people who did a missed call. So what do I do? Those points I will take it here, put it here, and then if I press here, automatically chat will come. I don't have to type the numbers. Understood? So now what do? I want to make a question. I don't accept just like that. So I'll tell you what am I doing. Did I type this? I typed one paragraph, but did I take one time? It's all coded. So you know how I am sending message to 1,000 people. It is also coded. And every one of your phone has. The phone is smart, you are not smart. That's a problem. You understood? And once I wanted to send some message, immediately I'll send it. Understood? See, everything is coded. So it becomes easy for me to send. And now I want a big paragraph to be sent. Now I want to introduce myself. So I'm posting it. I'll copy this and post it. It looks like I have sent a big paragraph to them, right? Article to them. It just becomes so simple. Got it? So when I come to Kareemnagar, it's easy for me to know who are all in Kareemnagar. I have to just put Kareemnagar, all the Kareemnagar contacts. So you become systematic, you will save a lot of time. You are not systematic, therefore you will waste a lot of time. Now today is which day, you tell me? Wednesday. You look at my socks. Look at my socks. Go there, look at my socks. You understood? And this watch only with this yellow. If it is some other, I will have another watch. I have a set of things. Understood? You have to be systematic in life. If you are systematic, I don't use Wednesday socks on Tuesday or Thursday. That's a way to live. Yeah. She asked a question, so I got a chance. Yeah.
I'm Lasya from CSMB.
Come stand here straight.
I'm just
Yeah. I want you to use the mic.
the comparison of good people and bad people which you compared with.
Use the mic. They have to listen. Not for me alone. You are the person who came in the previous porno. So you use the mic. Still closer, use the mic. Yeah.
One thing that I learned it from you.
Yeah.
And
Which I did not tell in the morning session.
Yeah, you didn't tell.
Okay.
And people have goals. They set goals and they create a schedule for that. But ultimately, they won't achieve it. Where does it go wrong and how?
See, it's a beautiful question. I told you, I am there on 25th September 2024 here. That is 24/09/25. I am here. 23/09/25. I did not have a public program which I recorded and kept in mind. 22 I did not have. 21 I had. That was on depression, a counseling session, and that was online. And then 20 I had. 19 I was there in US. How do I remember all this? Because I know the numbers. I'm a mathematician, so I remember names and numbers, right? And once I do this, last year I did this year I did not do, so let me make some plans. When you climb a mountain, how do you get the strength for climbing top? Everyone after climbing, they will look up, this much I climbed, now I can climb it. Look back your life. I've done this much, I can do much better. Right? Everyone while making a house, they will have a plan. Your life, next 60 years. Make a plan. I will become like this, I will become like this. Not plan A, plan B, plan C. If it fails, that will be the next one. This is the job which I am going to get, this is where I am going to reach. If I don't become, I will get this. Okay? Thoroughly plan everything you want. Otherwise, after BTech, you will start thinking, what should I do? How much time you was wasted after plus 2 result, you think? 4 months, what you have done? Nothing. 4 months you wasted, right? What? You could have done wonders. After not even a single day in my life I wasted. Every vacation I used to learn stitching. I'm a tailor, I know how to stitch. I do carpentry, I learn carpentry. I learn mason's job. I learn cooking. Many things I learned. You understood? You have to learn. Don't waste your time. What you become tomorrow doesn't matter. You must enjoy what you do.
But at some point in middle, while we are going through it, we lose interest, right?
No, you should have good company. Lose interest because what happens is most of the time there are people around you who will say, yeah, life is waste, it's all useless. And you see a lot of the South Indian series, the series which you have in your television, most of them are crying. Okay, how do you ask, how is your life in Telugu?
మీ జీవితం ఎలా ఉంది?
Ela, what is the answer given? Jariguttayi.
బాగుంది sir.
People will say very good. Rarely we say people say very good, right? They'll say going on like this. That's how you hear all the series. But you go to Bangla, Gujarati, they become so happy. Maje mein che. They'll say happy. Balwache, very good. But South India people are all sad. All series if you see sad on. They don't even enjoy every food. They're going on like this. That's a problem. You look at the face. If you sing a song in Delhi, no, they will say wow, wow, wow. Here they will say finished, go. That's a problem. If I give same lecture in Delhi, immediately the all of messages will come. But in South India, tomorrow. What is that? So your company matters. You should have good company. Satsang. What's it called? Satsang. Satsang will make you good.
If we have all bad companions in
You have to. That is why you become Shakuni. That is why you become Duryodhana. That's what you told you learned, right? So what is to be done? Find some good company. Make that we are all going to be like this in this world. I'll tell you from Osmania University, Chemical Engineering Department, 70% of them go abroad every year for studies. I'm not seen such a department. You go to JBREC, JBIT, 50% of them are in abroad. There are JBIT cricket club in America, you can imagine. Because they all decide we are going to learn. In my BSc classmates, all of us decided we are going to study. Now Congress, the chief, only Gandhi family. After that, president. Next, general secretary. General secretary is my classmate. What is
you have everyone in the
Well, see, we are into that, no, not now. Understood? K.C. Venugopal is my classmate. We have got Navodaya Vidyalaya chief director is my classmate. All are, we studied together in same class. Good companion. So you should change your company. We have decided, you have decided this batch, the best few people, I have all the names of people who have come here. All the people, at least once in a month, you will go to your lab, use it, and I will be mentoring all those people who came onto the stage. Understood? Including. So you get a chance. And those people who want to join, you should talk to principal and then find an entry there. And that you will speak, public speaking, learning skills, what you want to be in life, I will do a mentor. That's what we spoke during the lunchtime. If it happens, it is good. It depends on your interest. I'll be alive for next 4 years, guaranteed. I'll be alive for next 39 years more. So I'll be there.
What's your age now?
Don't ask me. I'm not 60 yet. That's good enough. Okay? Thank you. God bless you. Inshallah, we'll see you somewhere, some point of time. Enjoy.
I assure Dr. TPS that Dr. TPS will be remembered by all of us, right? Yes. For various reasons, for the kind of knowledge and thoughts he shared, and for the kinds of skills he wanted all of you to nurture, I think Dr. TPS can truly be remembered by all of us. And I think the management in particular has to be thanked because it is the management of this college who could ensure that you guys having come here just in a few weeks, you are able to see a person of Dr. TPS status, right? So, heartfelt thanks to the management for having a seminar of this kind. And then I want you all to thank Dr. TPS with a huge round of applause. I've been there for the whole day, listening to him with rapt attention. And I can only say there is hardly any area which he hasn't touched upon. Be it life skills or technical skills or communication skills or soft skills, let it be politics, management. I think only medicine he hasn't touched. Am I sure, sir? Yeah, I think the medicine is the only field which I think has not been a part of the discussion. But otherwise, for various reasons, for the next 4 years, how you are going to conduct yourself as a BTech undergraduate here, that every bit of it has been touched upon Dr. TPS, for which we all are thankful to him. And on your behalf, on the behalf of the entire teaching fraternity here, I thank Dr. TPS profusely, and I only wish, if things permit, we can have a couple of more interactions before your day is done, before you finish your BTech 4th year. So, decide, resolve that the kinds of techniques he explained, you would all adopt them and come out with flying colors in the times ahead. So, good luck to all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you for being there for the entire day and making this event a mega success. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Still wants to, take some questions. If there are anybody, because you see, somewhere I read, listening to a learned man, listening to a learned person is worth reading several books. So we don't always get an opportunity to listen to learned people. Okay, if there are any in front of you, you must take advantage of it.